Last week I talked about the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection and if it really had replay value. And the week before that I did a lovely skit about family arguments which no one bloody watched. So go watch that after this. But anyway, today we're continuing with gaming because I'm going to talk about this. Now normally, I absolutely love the WWE 2K games. Obviously they have gone downhill rapidly over the years. It's just become abundantly obvious with the copy and paste because 2K, are you lazy buggers? The crazy thing is, you see all these updates that modders are doing and they're so good and they do them so quick, but they don't break the game at all. So why aren't 2K that reliable and, have that initiative to keep it as updated as possible? Because if the modders can do it, 2K can do it. There's always been a thing saying that 2K should hire some modders just to, speed things up because clearly they're far more skilled than the people that work at 2K, which is crazy, isn't it? But not really crazy, it just makes sense. A lot of 2K just seem incompetent. And the fact that they're making people pay money to unlock stuff that was already free in the previous games. The Persona cards, my god, don't get me started on my faction. I don't understand why they're going, oh, you can unlock this and this and this. It's like, yes, we had to unlock this for the past 3 games. People are saying this about the Manifestation. Now, I think the Manifestation is a cool character, but it had its place, which was about 2 or 3 games ago. We don't still need it, even though the music's pretty cool, but we don't need it. Now in terms of replay value, normally I can play these all year. I have my own little universes and stuff going on, but with this, I just can't seem to I don't know what it is. I don't know, but I just can't seem to get that that need to jump on there and just play. I just can't seem to do it. I seem to almost have to talk myself into it, and, and then reluctantly go through it. Once I'm playing it, it's fine, but I shouldn't have to kind of negotiate with myself and go oh, do this and whatever. Because it never used to be like that. I used to be excited to play these games, and I'm just not anymore. And I think it's just because the realization that it is literally the same game with a shiny new coat of paint. And I think it's the fact that they're just putting in old Persona cards, which are just, there's nothing special about them. They're literally copy and paste from previous games. All they're doing is moving files over. And again, modders have been doing that for ages, moving characters from game to game. So yeah, I mean the story mode in this is pretty good, but once you've played the story mode, a lot of people kind of, tune out. And the reward scheme as well is it's put a lot of people off. I mean, I get it, some people like to, to actually play through the game and unlock things like that. Some people may not have as much time, so they want everything there and then they can use what they want. I think I can put this down now, you get the idea. But having to earn the points to unlock all the stuff, it's pretty old school in a way. But again, for newer gamers, that's not what they want. They want to be lazy. They want everything handed to them. Might be a controversial comment, but it's bloody true, isn't it? But it's just the fact it takes so long to get everything. And 90% of the rewards are just my faction points, which people don't want. My island points, which people definitely don't seem to want. There needs to be more personas in this unlock scheme. And they can't just be right at the end on level 40. They just need to be every few. Because sometimes they'll release a classic character that everyone wants and might not get it because it takes too long. Even with the little manipulation methods, which they cancelled out, put it on easy, submissions all the way up, beat people in a few seconds. 2K were like, no, you're having too much fun. You stop that right now and we're gonna, ruin that for you. I mean, the method still does work, but you just get less points. So the big question is, are people gonna buy 2K27? Well, it's already in development. Did you know this? It's already in development. And I'm starting to think that maybe, I don't know, maybe... I've always been a day one player. You know, always pre-order it and everything like that. Well, even the pre-orders now they're not as exciting. I mean, I love having Joe Hendry in the game, but remember when you used to actually get like a proper little bundle? In some game shops as well, you used to get like a free t-shirt and everything. And now obviously with games, PlayStation wanting to do away with discs and stuff, how are people going to store the games? Unless they're just deleting them, but then that means they've just thrown away money for the DLC, season passes and all that stuff, just to put a new one on there and spend more on that DLC, season pass and all that crap. You know, doesn't make sense. This franchise, and the gaming industry as well, is falling in the toilet, don't you think? But anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Thanks for listening. No one's probably listening. And I'll see you next Monday for another Monday thing. I always forget what I call it. There's a playlist. And every day in the shorts as well. Bye for now.